Hello friends, in this video we will learn about the practical examples related to the unit 4, that is calculation context. The theoretical sections I have already covered in the other video, so the link for that video is available in this video description. I recommend you go through that video first so that you will understand the concepts, and these practical examples you will be better it will be better for you to understand. So the first lesson which or practical examples which I wanted to take is about the showing the default calculation context, means what is calculation context and how it affects while developing a report. So let's take an example, means I'll take an e fashion as a data source as a inverse. So I'll take a few dimension objects and one of the couple of measure objects. So let's take an year and dimension objects and SQL description. So what this report will do, this report will just give the quarterly sales or yearly sales revenue for stretch product. So I will add a filter here for SQL description. So whatever the stretch products with the name stretch, so I will just filter it out. So for that I will use a pattern, and I will use okay. So this is a pattern, means wherever you find this word stretch, the data will be filtered out for that. So wherever the products are having stretch, so that data will come up in the report. Okay, so I'll just run this query. Okay, so if you see, this is the report which got created, so which will display year, SQL description, and sold at unit price and quantity sold. So okay, so what we will do means I will just rename this with the sold at unit price, and so this I will rename as this is sold and quantity. So how we can rename is I can just type it here as string and click on OK, so that it will just directly take an value. So quantity sold will be, I'll just say quantity. Okay, so this is an example, so where it will display year, SKU description, and sold and quantity, how much it has been sold, the revenue, and what all the quantities. So it will all give the data for stretch products. Wherever you will find a stretch as a data, so that it will show up there. Let me expand this. I'll just try to expand this. Okay, so this is done, means I'll just add a section, means uh, year as a section. So to make year as a section, what we can do means we can just right click and on a section level, right click on this column, and we can say just set as a section. So now what happens means as soon as we make set as section, so it goes to the top of the table, separating out the column field, and it takes out of that table, and it will just display the data for year wise, like see if it's 2004, 2005 and 2006. Okay, so this is the way. Means let's see, means what we can do means I'll just create one variable which will give the sales revenue. So for that means on this folder we can just right click on this and just create a new variable. I will give the name to as revenue. The qualification should be major because it is a calculated field or numerical fields that we are calculating based on other objects. Okay, so what we will do means we will just do like whatever the sold at means at which what price it has been sold into quantity sold. So okay, so what I did, I just use a formula where sold at unit price is multiplied by quantity sold. So for this I'll just verify the, so okay, I got one error. Okay, so let me go back. I'll just what is sold at unit price. So it is getting multiplied. Let me add one more time. Okay, multiplied by quantity sold. So once I click on this quantity sold, it get added, and I'll just verify the formula. The formula is correct, so I can just click on OK. So now what I can do means I can just get this variable to be, or revenue variable to be displayed in this table. So if I drag this, here on the right of the quantity, you will get the data, means whatever the value is which is getting multiplied here. So for this what I'll do, I'll just add a sum functions, then I can just say sum sold values. Okay, so this is also again revenue. So how it has been calculated, it has been calculated based on this multiplication, sold and quantity. So now what I can do means I'll just format this to number as a currency data. Okay, so for this as well I'll just add a summarize value or a summation. For this I will go to the analysis tab and add sum. Okay, so what we can do means if I now this is the revenue which is got for based on the SQL description, that is product. So whatever the product, whatever the sold quantity, sold price and quantity, that revenue will go come here, and the total value is here. Now suppose I am moving this revenue to top of this section, then let's see means what is the value it is showing. what I did, I just moved this value from this section to this, from this table to the section. So now if I say means the value is if I check the values, so how much is value, it should come. Okay. Now let me show you the difference. Let me add this revenue here again in a table. Okay, and I will add function here. I just formatted with the currency format, so that it will look good for revenue. So now if you see this SK description, sold, quantity and revenue are these three fields, and based on this three dimensions, this revenue is getting calculated. So the calculation context for this is, so if you see this total revenue, so this total revenue is for this year 2004. So when I move this revenue from this location to this calculation, this section level, so this is a section. If you see, this block is a section. So but so it should give the data same as this total, and this year total should be same, because the data, this data which is here, it is the same which is displayed here, and it is summarized here, so or aggregated. So aggregated data from here and here, it should same, but it is not giving, because this section is again for year 2004 only. So because what is happening, so the context is not properly specified, it is taking a default context. So the default context for is this sales revenue. The formula is, if you see, it's just a revenue. So just revenue, what is it does in revenue, it calculates this sold into quantity. So if you see, means if I just summarize this, okay, so the value is like this into this. So this sold value multiplied by this is getting what, this value. So this is actually not correct at the year level, because it should give the same value which is here. So how we can force this input calculation context, we will see in the next example. For now I'll just save this as an input context, because we will need this example in next sections. Okay, so this is, I just made this revenue by this is the one default context report. So now what I can do to we need to force the how we can force the input context. So for that purpose, means let's copy this variable. So the problem of this default context is, whenever we push the variable from this block to the top of this or side of the section, it doesn't give the correct results. However, it should give the correct results. So how it can give, so we need to force the input context. So for this, for input, currently the input context is like these two columns. sold and quantity. However, because it is not giving the correct result, so we need to specify on year as a context as well, year and SKU description as well, because it is just taking these two examples. It is not considering this year and SKU description as a product, so we need to specify this year and SKU description as a input context. So how we can specify? Let's copy this variable. I just edit this, and now what I'll do, it is what I'll say, I will say sum of this revenue, whatever it is. So whatever the sold into quantity sold into sold at unit price value, so it should give, the input context should be, for this input context should be like this. In year is the first context and SKU description is the second context. Okay, so this is one thing means we need to consider. Okay, so I will add this as revenue by year as a new variable. Okay, so now what this variable is doing, it is forcing the input context to year and SKU description. So now if I take this here, so this is revenue by year, whatever the revenue by year it is giving. So now if I say, means if I remove take this out of this context, so it will give the correct data. Let's remove this. What I'll do, I'll just get this here, or let me add a blank cell first. Here, and I will add the blank cell this value. I will format that to number, that is currency. So now if you see the value which is here, this revenue by year, so these two values are same in the context. So whatever the value for this 2004 year, which is 493551, it is coming as 493551. So why this has happened and why this is, because these values are same, these values are same, these values are also same, and we have just moved this variable from here to here at section level, and it is giving a different result, while the same thing I have done means we have just moved this variable from here to on the section level, still it is giving the correct result. So why it is? Because it is referring to revenue by year, and if you go to the revenue by year, so it has this sum of revenue in year and SKU description. So we are forcing the calculation context, input context as year and SKU description. So whatever the calculation needs to be made, it should made on year and SKU description. So if I want to make like this as well, so sum of sales revenue in, I can make this as well, year and SKU description. See, now this is also got changed. So this is the forcing of input calculation context. So whatever the data which is whatever the dimensions the calculation is getting involved, that we can force, we can just ask the calculation to take year and SKU description into the calculation. So that is forcing input calculation. context. Okay, so this is forcing input calculation context, means which we need to consider dimensions which we need to apply for the calculation. Now let's consider about the how we can force the input calculation context, output calculation context, means how we can force. So now this is one example. So what I'll do, I'll add one more report here, how we can force. So this is something, means suppose there we need to compare revenue for each product with the total revenue. So there is total revenue, and we need to compare the total revenue with the product revenue. Suppose for stretch product there is just 1000 revenue and total revenue is 10,000. So we need to compare, means what is the difference between them with the total. So that in that case, means we can force output context. And how we can force? So let's take an example. I have added one more report. So in this report, what I'll do, I will add this year. I will take an year, then SQ description, okay. So and the revenue variable, I'll just add it here. It's gone somewhere. Let me add again here. Okay, SQ description. Oh, it is there. Okay. I just need to add a sales revenue here. Okay. I will format this to the number, currency number. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just add a break on this year to just organize the data based on the year, means how it looks. Now so what I wanted to do, I wanted to force let me aggregate this data. See, this is a yearly revenue, means which is it is getting. So now what I want to have this total revenue based on the year. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just add a new variable. I'll say total revenue. It is by year. And here what I'll do, I'll add sum of our revenue, which is here. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll just say it should be in with the year and description. So whatever the input calculation context which we have specified, the same we will apply here. Okay, but what we will do, means this will give the yearly revenue, but it should output by year, because so for that purpose we need to force the output calculation context to break the data based on the year. So for that purpose we will use this sum of revenue in year and description. So this is the input calculation, and it should output the data by year. So now if you see, this is the total revenue. If I say this, I need to add here. See, now it will come like this. Now I will show you, means what is the difference. I will just copy this variable and I'll just copy and I'll just paste it. So this total revenue by year. So if I edit, and if I remove this variable, this value like in of year, just verify, and now if I drag this here, you see the value. Okay, so this is the, because what this total revenue by year is doing, it is outputting the data by year, because in a table column means though we are getting this value on the top of side, but generally this is required when I wanted to compare. Let me remove this. I wanted to compare the data which is there with the product. So whenever we wanted to compare the total revenue with the product revenue, so at that time we need this output context. Okay, so that way we can force the output context. So this is an example of the output, forcing the output context. So I hope you have understood this concept.